Alright, welcome to F1 2012. This is giving you guys a quick look at a couple of mods I've added in, just to chat about them, and I'll show you in a free lap quick race of, hopefully showing the mods in action. So yeah, like I said, this is F1 2012, but I've added a couple of really quality mods, and we're just going to go through them a little bit and just try and show how much of a difference it makes to the game, and how much improvements it makes. So this is a game made by Codemasters. If you didn't know, they took up the F1 license, I think it was back in F1 2010 was the first time they released it, and I bought it for the 360, and I bought F1 2011 on the 360, but I was and a lot of people were pretty disappointed in some of the stuff that Codemasters done, or failed to do properly. So it's great. They've gone for a real simulation type game, obviously, because it is Formula 1. But the problem I have, and many people have, is the race day experience. I mean, you're driving along, the AI ain't aggressive enough, for one. Especially on the first lap, they're very under-aggressive, they're slow, they're very passive when it comes to trying to overtake you. And there is a distinct lack of retirements and collisions, but one of these mods, which I'll show you now, tries to put that a bit more balanced. The realism mod, that will hopefully be in effect in the race I'll show you at the end. And another mod I've got is the F1 2013 updates. These modders are fantastic. It's great you can do that for this game. This is why I went and decided to buy F1 2012 on Steam, was for this reason. So we go through the F1 2013 update first. I can show you some of the differences. First, you'll notice that if we go through all the teams, there is no HRT. Unlike the actual F1 2012 game where HRT are in it, in this one, because it's a 2013 update, they've removed HRT entirely. There are only 22 cars in this game, and when you play career, there are only 22 cars too. Which is awesome, and everything's been updated. So we go to Infinity Red Bull Racing. Now all the cars and stuff have been updated to the best as possible. So all the it all looks the same, like they've got their new sponsors on them. And if there's a colour difference, that's been changed on that, so you might not notice a difference for Red Bull. Really, it's the same racers. And we go to McLaren. You got Sergio Perez there, along with his updated pick, along with Jenson Button. Ferrari are pretty much the same. Mercedes, you see Lewis Hamilton along with Nico Rosberg and not Michael Schumacher. Lotus is still be Grosjean and Kimi Räikkönen, but I think these are all updated pictures as well. Force India will obviously be Sutil with De Resta. Sauber want to have Hulkenberg and Gutierrez, you can see there, so it's all changed. Williams will obviously have Valtteri Bottas. Caterham will have their two new drivers, Van der Garde and Peak. Mercia's got Max Chilton and Jules Bianchi. So there you go, it's got all the new drivers, it's got all the new crash helmets, all the obviously, like I said, all the new cars look as updated as possible, and it has 2013 plastered everywhere instead of saying 2012. So that's the car update. And also another thing to note is when you play career, this sort of is more of a realistic representation of this season. So like me, I'm with Mercedes in my career. I'm in my second season, but in the first season McLaren were crap. They are a midfield team. They're pretty much battling out with Force India, a bit like 2013 in real life. They're crap now. Mercedes are a lot better than they were in the standard 2012 version. They're up there. So are Lotus, especially Kimi Räikkönen. You see Williams are subpar, a lot more subpar than they were in actually 2012. So there are a few changes there, and also with drivers, Grosjean is nowhere near as good as Kimi Räikkönen. Webber is always behind Vettel. Gutierrez is crap compared to Hulkenberg, who does pretty decently, and De Resta is always sort of ahead of Sutil. So it's a lot more realistic to what this season is. Yeah, so I'm in my second season. I mean, the good thing about the I'm not sure whether it's I'm assuming it's the 2013 update mod, is that when you start it, you actually start with max XP. So you will have to grind with, say, Force India for the first sort of 8-9 races, but because you're at max XP, you get the top teams offering you a drive straight away. So if you don't have to worry about sticking with Force India or Williams for a season or two, because after about 8 races in my first season, because I had max XP, Mercedes offered me a drive and they said I could take it immediately, which I accepted, and since then I've been with Hamilton at Mercedes, and in second season Mercedes are even better than the first. But yeah, so that was the 2030 model. I see that and the realism mod in action. I'm going to show you a 3-lap race of Monaco, and it's going to be pissing it down with rain. So I know there's chances are higher of collisions, but still, I mean, when you play F1 2012 say on the 360, it's still abysmally low. And this, hopefully you'll see at the subtle changes that are being put into place. Now bear in mind, I'm not very good at this game. I'm not a race driver. My cornering abilities are horrendous. I certainly don't stick to the apexes. I can be all over the place, and I'm also going to be driving a McLaren, and like I said, they're not great now. I've had this realism mod in, so don't expect me to blitz it, and which I wouldn't want to anyway, because you want to see the cars in action. You're going to see a replay of the 3 laps just because of the camera views and stuff, so I hope you enjoy.